like you said, I mean, it's tough. When you go into games like that, you want to get those points. And I thought as the game went on, we got a little bit better in certain areas, but I think we got cleaned some stuff up that we're normally pretty good at, and just rush against, D zone coverage, just things like that we can be a little bit better at. And I think just as an overall group, just trying to capitalize on our chances a bit more. And it's not like we're not creating or getting any looks. They were there, so we just got to capitalize on those a bit. But yeah, I mean, I think we're positive in here. We know we got a good team, and it's a huge month for us. And we got 11 games this month, and a few long road trips. So just trying to build our game and have a really good month and put ourselves in a good spot at the All-Star break.
Yeah. Well, and knowing the competition that was last night, I mean, what areas did you see? You said kind of felt it grow at different times. Mm-hmm. Was it kind of about maybe limiting some of the things you listed off there?
Yeah, I mean, I think I think through the neutral zone, I'm just speaking as defenseman. I think I think we can be a little bit quicker in the neutral zone and moving the puck and because we want to play fast in neutral zone because that allows us to forecheck and get O-zone time and that's what we want as a team. So I think we got better with that as the game went on. I think we started off not so hot with that, but as it went on, we got more and more time and some looks. So just got to capitalize.
Darryl talked earlier in the month or earlier in December, about 3-2 sort of being the magic number. You guys are going to win games at 3-2 or lose them. I think it's like 4 of the last 5 have been 3-2 games. Is that something that has been talked about?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, when you look at all the numbers, and he shows us quite a bit. I mean, it all adds up, and that is the number. And obviously, you want to be on the right side of that, but that's normally how it plays out. You gotta score those important goals, and you gotta obviously limit their opportunities so they don't score those important goals. So we I mean, as a group, we all believe in that, and we try to stick to that.
3-2 is obviously a 1-goal game. We've had a lot of them this year. Do you feel like it's sort of battle hard to you a little bit, just being in that many?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you look at last year in the playoffs. I mean, that's kind of what playoff hockey is, right? It's a lot of 1-goal tight games. You got to get comfortable in those situations, and like you said, we've had a lot of those this year, and we've been really close to being on the other side of that a bunch of times. So I think it's just you got to learn to be able to play and execute under those situations, especially late in games.
I know it didn't go your way last night in that same circumstance, but do you feel more comfortable in those kind of games that are going right down to the wire, third periods and stuff like that?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think I think that just comes with experience, and I think for me, as somewhat of a younger guy, I guess you could say, I've been in a lot more of those situations lately, and last year at the playoffs and into this year, we've had so many 1-goal games, and you have to be able to go out and just perform and play, and you can't be kind of afraid of the situation. And I think a lot of the guys, obviously in this room, have gone really far, and they're used to those situations, and it's something you have to have. And I think as a group, we're getting more comfortable with that.
Well, and as a defenseman, I know you guys talk about all the time when you're playing heavy minutes like you and Rasmus are. I would imagine that's kind of where the instincts just take over. You're not even necessarily thinking scoring, but does that help kind of that what you're talking about, just playing the game and seeing how it plays out in front of you, just the read and react part of it?
Yeah, it's just all instinct, and I mean, I think like you said, for me and Raz, we're on the ice a little bit, and I think you just get into the flow of the game, and you can't really think about I mean, you want to be aware of the situation, but you don't want to let that kind of control you, and you just got to go out and play and just do what we do. You can't change the way you play. You got to execute, and it takes all 5 guys of playing their roles and doing the right things, and then you get the wins.
Big game at 4 o'clock tonight, U.S.-Canada. Who you
I'll be tuning in. I'm excited. I actually, a lot of the games the U.S. has played, we've been playing that day, so I haven't seen them play too much, but definitely going to be tuning in for that one. It should be an exciting game.
Any connections with riding in there? Or
excuse me?
Any bets riding in there?
No, but you just brought up a good point. I may have to seek out some guys in there after this.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Deal.